1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh,
really, and Dogu, Patrick Dogu as well, you know. So yeah, should United be signing players? Should they be signing
100%,
players?
100%. I mean, look, we already needed a midfield rebuild regardless. No offense to Agati, but he didn't really show up when we needed him. We sold Scott McTominay for him, and he never really, filled that hole. We filled it as much as we could with Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo. But when Kobe Mainoo was out, and I think even Casemiro was out at that point as well, we had to, we used Mason Mount and a few other players to try recreate a midfield that would be strong enough, and it showed that we were majorly lacking in midfielders. We already said we needed it before Amorim came. Amorim brought some players, and he did want to build a midfield, but he never had the chance to. And obviously, we never bought any players during the transfer window, winter one. So we were left with what we had. So right, and if we're going by what Inoue said, they were going to buy more players in the summer. So now we need to see that promise, because we do need a lot more midfield players. Because watching the game at Sunderland, it was horrible. I didn't like it at all. No. We didn't have Casemiro. Kobe was left more or less by himself. Mason Mount, he had his good days. He came to Manchester United, constantly injury prone. Never really was up where he was at Chelsea, but to his level. But to be honest, we do need more midfielders. We need a lot more midfielders. At least 2 more, maybe 3 more. If you could buy 2 more now, be brilliant, and then buy another one in the next transfer window. But yeah, we really do need a lot more midfielders.
Yeah. I mean, my question wasn't like, does a club need to buy players? My question was, we've got a lot of academy players coming up. Do we need to? That's what I was kind of thinking.
Well, on that way of thinking, in a sense, we could bring them, but yet again, we need experienced midfielders to help them. Because I mean, who did we have? I can't remember. We had a few of the Fletcher boys on. They did okay, but it's not what you need at that senior level. You're going against Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea. Who? Well, I mean, Chelsea buy players like it's a pick and mix. They just grab them all. So and in that sense, they do buy some good players occasionally. So for an academy player to go against an experienced player, it's not going to be easy.
No.
Yes, if when it comes to like FA Cup and Carabao Cup, where you rest a little bit more of the senior players, then show yourself, prove that you want to be part of the senior squad. But at the end of the day, you still need that experience, like Bruno Fernandes and another Casemiro-esque player to help grow. Because eventually, all of them might not stay at Manchester United. They might move somewhere else, like Garnacho. Granted, he did have some great players he could have learned off. He might have learned off. I mean, how he plays, he doesn't look like he learned anything. But he did have a lot of experienced players around him to teach him. Even Ronaldo, he was there for Ronaldo, and Ronaldo taught him a few things as well. So when he went to Chelsea, he got a bit overconfident, and it shows. You can't always be, oh yeah, I'm brilliant. This is me. I'm going to be the next star. It's fine to have that mentality.
say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose. 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
Have that mentality, but if you don't back it up like Ronaldo always said, I'm the best. but he always went to training. He always was there early. He was even the last player to leave. He was constantly improving himself. And that's what you need to do, especially for the younger ones. You can't just come through Man United ranks or any rank in any academy. It doesn't have to be Man United. In any academy, you can't just come through the ranks and just say, "Oh yeah, I'm brilliant. This is me," and then you'll end up being like Garnacho, who goes to Chelsea, and they're saying, "Why did we buy him?" You know, why did we buy him when he was good at Manchester United, but when he comes to us, he's dreadful. You know, so this is why you need to actually learn from the experienced players, and then also on top of that, improve yourself. You know,
we'll come back to you. So
this is how the academy players will eventually, you know, come through.
Learn. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. We'll come back to Manchester United in a bit, bro. Do you have enough? All right? So you've got all these competitions next season now, because it resets, don't it? But on top of that, you've then got the Europa League. Now, do you feel like you have enough in your arsenal to cope with it?
No, certainly not. Not least because we're losing Daichi Kamada, the Japanese fellow, who's been very, very good. He started off not well a couple of years ago, and he played for Glasner before, and he stuck with him, did Glasner at Palace. And Palace, we don't really we never boo players. It's never going to get them anywhere. But there were some times in his first few games, well, not the first few, but after a while, sort of gasps of disappointment when he messed up something. He didn't have the pace, but once he got the pace of the Premier League, he was very good. Anyway, he's at the end of his contract, and I suppose it might, I don't know, suit him to go. He is going. Now that Glasner's gone, perhaps he'll go to where Glasner is next time. And, you know, clearly other players have already gone. We lost Gay and we lost Eze. Okay, that was a few months ago. But we need some more players. There's no question about it. One or two quality players as well, because if Walton does go, and I mean, there is a chance he might, he is in demand. He's a very good future prospect for clubs, I think. So particularly if we lose him, and I'm trying to think of anybody else. I mean, we've got a pretty sound defence. In a way, someone called Camvo has taken over Gay's place, and he's only 19, but apart from the odd mistake, he's actually looking a good prospect. So defence, I'm not so worried about. It's more midfield. I mean, we've got Hughes, who's a good, you know, committed player, but he probably doesn't have the finesse of a creative midfielder.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on